Be me. Browse dark web. I find myself at a 70% discount. My face when catching.jpg. Help. Be me. Shitty weekend because of depression, feeling alone, etc. Sunday comes around, still feel shitty. Friends ask to hang out. End up playing Pokemon Go for like 3 hours. Catch shiny Pokemon and have a great time. Feels much better. Actually happy.png. Thank you friends. Be me. Be 20 fat loser. Be 6 months ago, first semester of college. Didn't make a single friend and I skipped classes a lot. I usually sit alone and listen to edgy music. One day a girl sits next to me. I don't even remember who started the conversation, but we got along well. We became close friends. She supports me and genuinely cares for me. She even convinced me to join the gym and I did. Be me. Now lost weight and gained a lot of confidence. Start having a crush on her. It's gotten to the point where I can't stop thinking about her. Please tell me what to do. I don't want to tell her about my feelings and risk losing her. Be me. Dude in his 20s fucking around with Discord. There is this one high school girl that is kinda mean to me. Call her gay for the rest of the existence of the server. Fast forward a couple of months. She is panicking about something. She came out as bisexual on her soccer practice. Mission accomplished.jpg. Fast forward some days. Parents of her friend knew about her coming out as gay. My face when I made someone come out as gay by calling them. Be me. Have to go poop as a small kid. Always take big fat log sized poops. Recall clogging toilets constantly. Could never unclog them. Would have to have mom or dad do so. Felt ashamed for multiple years. Dread pooping for multiple years. Finally graduate high school and move out for college. Make up a plan to poop in small trash bin bags and toss them away. Roommate picks up on what I'm doing. Back to dreading having to poop. Make up an easier plan to poop and then tear turds into smaller pieces before flushing. Never run into problem, but hands always reek of shit. Do this for years. 20 years and counting. Grills and friends have never been suspicious. Only way is to smell my hands because they reek of shit. I will never stop tearing my poop apart before flushing. Kill me. Be me. Viking. My face when you can't read this. Get a cold from a girl. Cold virus was inside of her. See you later virgins. Life of parking attendant part 2. Be me again. Watching over the bank parking lot. Day is overcast and breezy. Perfect day. WAV. Sees man wobbly walk in parking lot to a car. Walks up to him and asks him if he's okay. Slurs his words saying that he's fine. Not a mistype. I knew from seeing him, but hearing him speak confirmed he's drunk. It's barely 10 AM. Tells him that he can't drive and that it would be best to get a cab. Guy yells at me saying he has to use the potty. I tell him the burger joint next door has a restroom he can use and I can escort him. As I look back at him, his pants drop. WTF what? He begins to urinate on his car. Calls cop and report this guy. Operator tells me to keep him there till someone comes. He finishes, pulls up his pants and smiles at me. Starts talking about his life. At least I don't have to try too hard to keep him busy. Cop pulls up and talks to drunk guy. Drunk guy denies he peed, but he smells of urine. His pants are stained. And I told the cop he did. Cop handcuffed him. Drunk isn't resisting, but is being belligerent. Cop runs his ID. Turns out this guy has warrants for domestic disputes and failing to CPO. WAMI.mp4. Cop puts him in car, thanks me and drives off. I don't understand people sometimes. I see so much shit as a parking lot attendant. I'll post more stories if anyone is interested. Be me. ADD.jpg. Have to take pills. Exam.mp4. Spend the whole week before exam studying. Day comes. Frick. Anon.exe has stopped working. Fills in with a few things I remember. A.png. Am first in my class. How? Be me. 14. Laying next to Kitty on bed. Kitty licking face and hands. Get idea. Pull down pants. Dick thwacks Kitty on face. Kitty mad. Oh shit. GIF. Brace for impact. Feel the bite. Harder than expected. Scream in pain. Mom runs in. What the fuck. MP4. Kitty unlodges from my dick and runs. 4 dents in my dick. My face when. Gather round for story time. K. Be me. Buy stink bomb to prank family. Weak source. WAV. Get idea. Pureed shrimp, expired milk, an entire bottle of liquid ass, a can of surströmming, a bucket, and 2 weeks later. My concoction smells like the result of 2 dead fish having a scat party inside the week-old corpse of a skunk. Need surgical mask doused in peppermint oil just to make it tolerable. Go to next state over to buy the biggest firecrackers I could find, a case of 8-ounce water bottles and condoms. Down all the water bottles, poke small holes in lids of water bottles, pour concoction into water bottles leaving enough room for the firecracker, put condom over firecracker, put condom cracker into bottle, put fuse of firecracker through hole in lid, fold condom over rim of bottle, and put cap on. So it makes a seal between the firecracker and the dead fish scat. Place skunk sauce. Repeat 6 times. Light fuse in driveway. Pop.mp3. Super loud but country so nobody cares. About 5 seconds later experience the worst smell I've ever experienced. Projectile vomit immediately. Did I just violate the Geneva Convention? PNG. My face when I can smell it inside my house 50 yards away. My face when 2 days later the smell is still lingering at ground zero. Death sauce must have gotten in the grass. My face when I get nauseous if I try to clean it up. So what do? I'm out of peppermint oil. 2019. Parents checking my grades. Anon, why did you get an E in English? Sweat like shit. Niagara Falls.mp3. Pig related, be me, get another unsolicited knock at my door. I know it's not a guest, because I don't have those. I don't even own enough seats to accommodate anyone besides myself. Surreptitiously check to make sure it's not a police officer or some sort of threat on my doorstep. I have mirrors cleverly set up to allow me to do this without anyone being aware of my presence in the house. It's the lone older male. I open the door, and he greets me cheerily. I say hello. He asks me if I have a lawnmower. I tell him no. He says that's pretty much what he figured and gestured at my lawn. I assume he must be the neighbor whose lawn borders my own. Mine is long and his is short. He informs me that it would be no trouble for him to mow my lawn. I tell him it's not necessary, he needn't bother. He insists that it's really no trouble and he'll do it for free. No thanks, my lawn is fine as it is. It's not fine, the bylaws say your grass is too tall. Well, let me worry about the laws I'm breaking, it's not your concern. Your lawn is an eyesore and everyone thinks so. So let me cut it. No, I close the door. Lel. Finally confessed to my crush. Sorry Anon, I think of you like a brother. My face when we live in Alabama. Found out my friend I've been fucking for the past 4 months has been doing so out of pity. So what's there to complain about, Anon? Something someone has said to you that is so wrong it's hilarious. It can also be something you found out was wrong and it just made you feel betrayed. I want a nice guy. This happened about an hour ago. Be me, 17-year-old beta, sitting on the side of a road at about 1 AM. Depression.jpg, kind of hoping to get hit by a drunk driver or some shit. Most people that drive by ignore me. About 45 minutes later a black BMW pulls up next to me. Dude rolls down his window and asks if I'm alright. Guy is obviously a chat, so I instantly feel distrust. Tell him I'm fine. Chad gets out of his car, 5'7" manlet, but buff as hell, probably early 20s. Chad asks if anyone hurt me and if I need help. Tell him I'll be okay. Chad offers me his phone number to call him if I need anything. Decline again, but gets me thinking. Chad wishes me luck, tells me to be careful and that I shouldn't hurt myself, then leaves. Are some Chads actual decent human beings, or did I run into an anomaly, bros? Get lung infection. Doc gives me antibiotics for it. Says they may cause diarrhea. Says to take them with food. Okay. Start taking pills. 3 days in. Haven't shit since I started taking them. Wonder if the pills are actually making me constipated. Day 4. Make breakfast. A couple breakfast sandwiches and a coffee. Eat and take my antibiotic. 10 minutes passes. Something doesn't feel right. Suddenly, my sphincter is now Vietnam 1972. I didn't ask for this. JPEG. Run to the shitter faster than Usain Bolt. Easily think I could have won a gold medal in the Olympics. The moment I sit my ass down, the floodgates open. I've become a human pressure washer. A constant stream of liquid shit launches from my asshole at max speed. The plumbing is probably totally free of clogs now. The splashes coat my ass in shit water. The pressure is so great that it splashes outside of the bowl as well. My legs are covered in brown mist as a result. Legs are shaking uncontrollably, basically convulsing at this point. Smells like the bathroom is a month-old mass grave. Is enough to induce gag reflex. Puke but miss the toilet. Collapse on the floor. Feel like a Vietnam War veteran tortured by his flashbacks. Wasn't even in numb. Sleep the rest of the day off. Next day, go to doctor to see about switching meds. Get examined again. I never even had a lung infection. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe with notifications on. Follow me on Twitter by clicking the links in the description.